Welcome to our time together today. We are doing a tarot pick. This is a tarot I've created with my friend, and I've been doing a series where I pick a card out of those 24 oracle cards, and we conduct a meditation, a healing, a little hangout together. My name is Capucine, and oh my god, you can see the candle in the mirror. That's wonderful. My name is Capucine. I'm a Reiki teacher. I'm a spiritual student. I offer a lot of moments of experiences, as well as one-on-one sessions for you, your animal, your loved ones through energy healing, the records, and yeah, this is the card of sabotage, of self-destruction, of it's not an easy one. Let's be very honest. This is piranhas or barracudas. They're fishes. The flame is going wild. The energy is downloading. So we're going to work through that for the collective, seeing where we're losing ourselves a little bit, where we're hurting ourselves, and what we can do to let that go and start constructing, start living, start thriving instead of thriving, instead of harming ourselves. That again is very subjective. I'm not going to cite ways that we can do that. It's very, very subjective. Depends on you, depends on how you feel afterwards, on all levels of your being, physical, emotional, mental. What can be wrong for someone can be right for someone else. So we're not here to judge. There's no judgment. Each to their own path, each to their own imprint, karma, resolutions, sovereignty. All right, so this is for you, not for anyone else. This is not energy healing that we want to impose on others as well. And I don't know why I needed this little deviation, but yeah, it's important. So you can close your eyes. You can decide if you accept or not whichever healing will come through by saying yes or thinking yes. I accept, I receive, and let's go. What I appreciate in this card is that there's many fishes and they're staying still. They're gauging the situation, they're in a pod, and they're all thinking together. So this shows me that either you have, people around you that either enable this, or that you actually have a lot of support, a lot of guides around you, a lot of people, you have family and friends that are here with you and for you to help you make the best decision. So I adopted a cat and he just came through, so you're gonna hear the purring. He has a bit of a cold, congested nose, so you might hear that too. All right, he's sitting on my lap. Do you want to see him? Just as I was saying, you have people around you. Someone came. All right. He just had his dinner. This is Suro. And back. You can chill. So yeah, we got a lot of new ASMR opportunities. You won't just have Cora licking her paws, my dog. You will have purring too. Let's start. Let's receive the healing. So breathing in we need to open the heart space. This is equivalent to the Devil card in Tarot. It represents the ego as well. Not that the ego is the enemy, but this is what I'm feeling, a very congested heart space with a lot of difficult thoughts and patterns, spirals, and unable to get out of loops, even though your soul is chilling, even though you know deep down everything's okay. There's a self-harming loop that keeps wanting to control whichever situation or chapter of your life you're in, and it's just exhausting to go through the same loop hoping for a different result when the answer is just stand still. It isn't time yet. This is a chapter of review, of reflection, of sitting still, of recharging, of going inward. Just let that egoic pattern go. And again, this is all said without judgment. It's just a description. So maybe you could use your voice to let it out. Set intentions of surrendering, of trusting the process, of letting go. Trust is the path that we're working on Patreon right now. So if you need help with that, this is all my offerings right there. Trust is really hard to get to mentally, but when you let it become a practice, it's much easier. And of course you'll have to rebalance and re-find the equilibrium. But we have a traveling cat. Let's go back into that healing. It really feels like the healing comes with the words, so I'll actually keep on speaking if that's okay with you, but still moving that energy, congested heart space. Okay, this is becoming an energy update somehow. This is an alignment moment. This is the time where in that absence of movement, you're able to review everything that doesn't work, everything that isn't in alignment with where you want to go, how you want to conduct yourself, the energy that you're bringing in. So you might start to notice things that feel wonky. It's time to start readdressing them. I have an example. Today I offered a ceremony on abundance on Patreon, which you can go and check out. In that ceremony where we're getting open to receiving more money or more just energy from the universe and whatever that translates into, social life, friends, anything, you're going to start to see that there's places in which how you've been using your resources and your energy doesn't fit anymore. And that's time to go and change it. And so afterwards, after that ceremony where I was also a recipient of this healing, I was able to see that I actually don't want to keep paying this person for this reason. I'd rather do it myself and not do that with that person because it just doesn't feel right. It's not the right use of my resources. And so I did that and I stopped that. And in the past, I've been changing a lot of ways. In the past few days, I've been changing a lot of ways of how I use what I already have. And that slightly shifts the direction and the form in which the future comes to me. So what can you change right now in the present so that in the future what comes towards you is less likely to encourage that self-destruction, that self-harm? And that might have not been self-harm in the past. It just is self-harming the present and the future because you've changed. So that's why we already just do not need a judgment at all. It might have been exactly what you needed at the time, but now you're transforming. So how can we adjust? So we're going to do a healing of the sacral chakra, your intestines, your gut. It feels like for some intuition comes that way, right there. And there's a mistrust of your own intuition, of your own ability to discern what is true for you. So I'm using my hands, I'm putting them on the sacral chakra of our collective. And I hope that you open yourself to relax right there and to create a deeper connection with your gut instinct. You're doing great. I feel it. A lot of things are just moving down your roots, down into the earth. That's good. I'm sensing a fear of stepping out of the group. That's something that also was happening on Patreon. The peer pressure of staying with the group and being afraid of being judged if you want better for yourself. And if you start acting different, and if you start showing up different in the world. For Patreon, it was with regards to this abundance that comes. Here, it's about a different behavior. You're not arrogant if you let go of a behavior that your people are still engaging in. You can actually do it in a non-arrogant way. I don't know why, but I feel guided to share my video about my sobriety. The fact that I stopped drinking activated a lot of people, and it has nothing to do with judging it. I don't judge people drinking alcohol. I don't think it's bad to drink alcohol. For some people, like me, drinking is bad because it has bad effects. But the actual act of drinking alcohol is fun, and I wish I could do it. I just can't. But some people will react very strongly and feel judged by the fact that my body cannot even process alcohol anymore. And my psychology cannot even. So I wish I could. I just can't. And so I don't drink. And I'm always facing people feeling judged or peer pressuring me into drinking, not knowing what the cost is. And I have to stay strong. And it's been years and years now. And I have to stay strong in, one, refusing the temptation because I still want it, and two, doing it in a very humble way so that people do not feel attacked by my choice. So I'm going to link that video if you want to check it. I'm sure how I would present my sobriety these days would be very different from this video, but it has helped some people, and it's not to convince you to stop drinking. It's just, a video where I share my personal story. But yeah, that pain of stepping out from the group it's in the right wrist for me right now. I'm a body clairsentient person, so the body is talking. Yeah, it's going to require some diplomacy, how you address those new changes. Don't forget what the consequences of falling back into it are, and the beautiful benefits that happen when you're clearly, if you want to change, it's because there is a goal, there's a dream, there is a path, there's something that you want. Remember why you want it, what it would do to your life, how you would benefit from it, and keep that as the goal inside, keep that as what you have in your vision, right? Keep that in front of your eyes when you navigate that peer pressure, when you navigate those fears, even if you don't have the peer pressure, but you still have the fears about stepping away from the group. You can stay in the group. Like, I still went out and partied. I just didn't drink. I still hang out with my friends. I just didn't drink. And it was funny to see them drunk, and it's fine. And now I moved to another city, and so it's a bit different, but you don't have to lose your friends because you're acting differently. Feels better. That little fear feels much better. Nothing has to change. Just the way you value yourself and value the impacts of your behaviors. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Feels better. Feels much better. Is there anything else that we need to open, heal, unblock? It's just adjustment. They're using the metaphor of the temperature, like as the fish moves through another area of the water, the temperature changes, so the body has to react to it, and it's a little bit of a shock, but then the body adjusts, and then the water feels fine, right? So that's the metaphor. Just, be kind to yourself when you do change your habits. make sure that there's rewards for you along the way. Rewards at the end of the week, at the end of the month. Celebrate the wins. Every time you did something that was a bit different and that wasn't self-harming, do something nice for yourself. Treat yourself. Make it worth doing, you know? You could even select the reward right now. You could decide, okay, if I make it a month without this, without self-criticizing, without mocking myself in public, without not taking care of my nutrition, whatever, I'll get that thing that I want. And that's motivation. I don't know. I have neurodivergence. That helps me. Yeah. I feel a lot of energy piling up around the hips as we moved the sacral chakra energy. So I would like to finish with a few minutes of connecting to our roots, connecting to Mother Earth, and letting all of that energy go down. Yeah? Just letting it all go. You can do it. You can let it go. Let all the egoic thoughts go down. All the worries, all the overthinking. I'm really struggling with my words. Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Don't click off the video. We're doing important energy healing. Yeah, there's substantial energy that wants to move down. Keep going. Keep breathing. Good. Thank you so much. Yeah, so much better. Thank you so much for allowing this energy shift, and I hope that this moment served you. I'm offering sessions in Akashic Records channeling. That can be one-on-one or email. I'm wishing you the best. Take care of yourself, and I hope you continue with the tarot series. There's a lot of video coming, and there's a lot already published. So make sure to like and subscribe and comment and breathe out. Thank you.